Hi guys, how are you?
Hi.
So to start, one of my favorite moments in the entire show is when we get to see Danny singing Phantom of the Opera by himself in a house, because I was like, that's a mood. But if you guys were like in that moment and you got to have a room, a house, whatever to yourself and just sing, would it be a musical? And if not, what song would it be that you were like, I just want to belt this for a second?
Oh, I have so many.
Yeah.
I have so many.
For me, it's always a musical. Like,
Yeah.
I pick, like, mostly Into the Woods is, like, one that I go to.
Really?
It's, like, my always go-to, like, yeah. That's, like, the one I go to, just, like, singing around the house. Yeah.
I've never been a fan of Into the Woods. I don't know why. Maybe I have not seen a really great production of it.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. Okay, I am just going to confess it right here and now. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. I love John Denver.
No, who would judge
Who
you?
is...
I'm waiting for the judgments.
It's Take Me Home Country Roads.
Okay.
I play my guitar. I sing Take Me Home Country Roads all the time to the point that my girls are like,
Enough.
stop, mama.
Yeah.
Stop, please. I love Neil Diamond. I love like what other people think is horrible music. I love it.
Okay.
Yes. Anything I can.
I want to hear you play.
Pick and grin. And country music. I love country music. I really love. Yes, but I love Broadway more than. I can't even. It's more than anything. We're big, yes, Broadway babies.
Broadway babies.
As am I, which is why the other question I wanted to ask as well is from that same episode, because I freaked out because I went to Appalachian State, which is in North Carolina.
No way!
And there were cookout cups featured in that same episode, and I texted my roommate so quickly because we're both from North Carolina, and I was like, cookout repping Chad Powers!
Oh my gosh.
But it is fun to see those little like kind of nods to where they are in the show, since they are kind of all over the place. For you guys, was there anything that you got to like see when you were going through the process of the show that was like a fun little nod to either like a place you didn't know that existed there, or just like you knew something and were like, that's cool that got included?
Yeah, for me, I think it was the decorations in Danny's apartment. Like the little, there was I love Ariana Grande. She's like my favorite artist. And there was like a throw blanket that said God is a woman. And I was like, they got it.
They know me.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, I'm from Atlanta, and so I was raised in Georgia. So watching now all 6 episodes and where they shot and what they shot, and I thought there were moments where they captured the beauty of Georgia
beautiful.
with the green and the green trees, and I just that brought my heart so much happiness and warmth to see all the spaces and places in Georgia that were kind of. What was that?
There's a buzz.
I thought it was a little.
It was the buzzer. They were like, you're done.
I thought it was a do. Do you think I would ever? I'd be mortified.
Just on camera.
Also, I got accepted to Appalachian State. You can cut this, but I almost went there.
I love App State.
I think it is the coolest campus. It's Boone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went and visited, but it was so cold.
Yeah, it is. We had a lot of snowstorms and stuff.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do it.
No.
Yeah, I could barely do it. I was a big city girl. I don't know why. I was like, mountains. But I also wanted to ask, one of my favorite parts about the show is that Russ has to come to terms with the fact that, like, he is a good person as well. Like, he puts it all on Chad, but it is ultimately him doing it with a mask on. For you guys, what is the most fun that you've gotten to have, like, exploring those themes within the show? Because every character kind of gets to have that moment where they are a better person than they're perceiving themselves as.
That's so good. I could not agree more. I feel like everyone in their own way is having their own second chance. And there is just, that's what Waldron and Glenn, when they wrote this, and then the directors, like, they did such a good job of just allowing us as humans to see our own humanity in them. And we've all failed. We've all wanted to try again. We've all tried to, I think Trisha has a front. And I think there's we see it in episode 6, finally a tiny crack of softness. So, yeah, I think they did an amazing job giving each person their own sort of journey.
Yeah, I love that. Like in the first 3 episodes, it's very much is like Danny's telling Chad, you need to do this, and this, or like everything will be over. And then by episode 4, there's that switch over to where you actually kind of see that they might be friends, and it's like a really unlikely friendship. And that part I think is so fun.
Me too.
Yeah, I love this show so much. I truly watched it so fast. Can't wait to actually like slowly watch it instead of watching all 6 at once. Before they forget, I do have to tell you, a bunch of 30-year-olds. Every episode of High School Musical, the musical, the series, we had a group chat, And
Oh my
we would just like
gosh.
get all together and talk about
love
the news.
that.
I was like, I miss it. Sometimes I'm like, I miss our little chat.
Oh my gosh. Well, tell them I said hey.
I will. I'll be like, guys, huge news. But thank you guys for talking with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.